Donald Trump's interest rate demand to a famous name's bankruptcy, this is the week in numbers. 10% was the interest rate cap President Donald Trump called for, and he told credit card firms to comply from January 20th.
No, I want a cap on credit card interest rates because, some of them are 28, almost 30%. And that the people don't know they're paying 30%.
Legal and financial observers argue the move would need new legislation from Congress to take effect. The update led to stocks in a number of finance giants falling over the week. 25% was the tariff Trump imposed on certain AI chips under a new national security order. Nvidia's H200 and a rival semiconductor from AMD are some of the affected products. The Trump administration argued the US is too reliant on foreign supply chains, which it called a national security risk. The move targets a number of high-end semiconductors meeting certain performance benchmarks and devices containing them. 35% was how much profits jumped for TSMC in the fourth quarter. The AI boom didn't slow down for the Taiwanese chip giant as net profit hit $16 billion in the October to December period. TSMC predicted more strong growth this year and said it was working on building fresh US manufacturing capacity. The Taiwanese firm, which counts Nvidia and Apple as major customers, announced plans last year to invest $100 billion in the US. $400 million was the rescue financing secured by Saks Global. The luxury retail firm was granted approval for the money by a US judge. Saks filed for bankruptcy earlier in the week with $3.4 billion of debt. That after its merger with Neiman Marcus caused cash shortfalls and it struggled to recover from consumers moving online during the pandemic. And $1.2 trillion was last year's record trade surplus for China. Beijing has tried to diversify beyond the US towards Africa, Latin America and Southeast Asia. The move paid off as exports to non-US markets boomed. It helped China's economy deal with US tariffs and trade tensions with Washington.